Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel, I hope you all alright and having a good day. We are here today to do the wrap-up, which is my weekly show where we talking about all the biggest virtual reality news from the past week. So basically, as you know, I'm doing daily news videos, I'm taking all of them, picking the best stories and putting them all together in one big VR news video. So of course, this is a gaming channel, so we're gonna talk about all new games announcements, we're gonna talk about the release dates and some other bits and bobs. So, let's get started. And we begin from brand new games announcements, and the first game I want to talk about is the one that is coming from the very well known studio to many of you, which is Alchemy Labs, the developers behind the Job Simulator, Vacation Simulator and of course Rick and Morty virtual reality game. Now Rick and Morty kind of had maybe a bit mixed reception, I don't know, but I think it's a solid game. I really enjoyed it and I enjoyed pretty much every game from the studio. They all got like this own character, their own like a kind of game personality, I don't know how to describe it. So Cosmonious High, I'm sure it's gonna have the same character as the other games got, and this is a game when you go into spacey school, right in the space somewhere where other spacey kids go to, and you're gonna encounter a lot of tasks to do because apparently this school is just all shambles. You might think the space school will be advanced, but actually no. So you're gonna of course help it, you're gonna have some superpowers at your disposal. The trailer says like if you get stressed, your power appearing, and you can like pee the water from your hands and put the fires out and other stuff like that. So this is coming to PCVR headsets and Oculus Quest headsets. PlayStation VR version is not announced. I'm assuming the studio brings all of their games to PSVR. My best guess is maybe they like forgetting about this gen PSVR now because you know it's kind of on its last. It's an end game now. We are in end game, and of course they know Sony making PSVR 2, so maybe that's why maybe they just gonna release it on PSVR 2. That's just me guessing. I don't know. Okay, and next game I want to talk about that I never spoke and got announced last week and also got the release date for next week is Legendary Tales. And this is something what I think many of you will really enjoy because this is a game in the style of the Swordsman, Hellspeed Arena, Blades and Sorcery, all those physically based combat games what many people just absolutely loves. So that's pretty cool. Also of course it's got its own progression, its own loot and stuff like that, so you'll be upgrading your character. But what's pretty cool is that you don't have to do it alone because the game supports 4-player co-op. Of course, if you played maybe Swords of Gargantua, that supports co-op and it makes the game super fun, but this one, the Legendary Tales, it's getting really close to this Blades and Sorcery type of gameplay. So that should be alright, and even better, it's releasing next week as an early access release on PC headsets only, and it's gonna be with you on 9th of September. So once it comes out, of course the developer gonna take all the feedback to consideration as well that comes from early access release, and they keep working on the game. But yeah, I really like how this game sounds. Okay, so moving on to another game that I really like how it sounds, and judging by the comments from my yesterday's news video, many of you like it as well. It might have those cartoonish graphics, but the premise of it is pretty cool. and this is Frenzy VR. So I spoke about it yesterday. This is one of the successful Kickstarter stories because the game got fully funded on Kickstarter, so we know that it's going to happen. Now it is still live on Kickstarter. I'm gonna put the link in the description. If you want to support the developers, maybe they're gonna reach some more stretch goals. I think they achieved one, but there is some more to do. Now, I said yesterday in my video, this is a game that I didn't know that I needed, but I really need it once I saw it, what it is. So it lets you just go wild in the environment, got fully destructive environments, what you can destroy. The trailer shows as well some nice, like a fighting with some dude as well. So basically you just going crazy in virtual reality. Maybe if you like the games like Hotel RNR, maybe got those similar vibes, but also with combat included. So yeah, sounds pretty cool. Only announced for PCVR and Quest as of now. Like I said, the link to this game is in the description, so if you want to support the developer, go to the Kickstarter and you can do that. If not, then hey, the game is already funded, so we know that it will be happening. Okay, that's our brand new games announcements. Let's talk a bit about some release dates, and first we're gonna start from Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Part 2. The Last Call. Now if you think the game's got long titles, this must be the longest I ever spoke about. But anyway, this is of course continuation to this Star Wars game. I said many times I hate episodic releases. I pretty much cannot stand them. Maybe in flat games, maybe you could, got used to it. The problem with VR is that many times the only episodes 1 releases and you never see episodes 2. Anyone remember Scraper, this game, or Loading Human, or Space Rift? Me too, yes, that's never had second episodes. But anyway, Star Wars DOS, and it's coming on 15th of September. You'll be able to buy it separate for just $9.99, or you can buy it as a bundle with the first episode for $34.99, so I think this one gonna be a bit shorter than the last one, but nevertheless it's some more Star Wars in VR, so that's pretty cool.
I remember.
Challenges push us, make us grow.
Let's do some more obstacles then.
IG-88. Class 4 assassin droid.
Bounty accepted. Initiating tactical protocol.
It'll be a fight the entire way up.
I can assure you, droids are superior bounty hunters.
Batu is lawless. To control that chaos, what do we call that? Order!
Surely we can count on you now.
An excellent choice.
Hostile! Go! Go!
Blast a couple for me.
This little team you've assembled, the allies who helped you today, you'll see our truth. The First Order is forever!
Okay, and moving on to the next story, Swordsman Advanced Weapons Physics. Gonna release for you on the 17th of September. Now I made a little mistake in my yesterday's video in the description. So yeah, this is only for PlayStation VR, of course Quest and PC VR. And the Quest version of course doesn't exist yet, but the developer is working on the Quest version, and definitely the Quest version will release as soon as possible. The game, they beta testing now and optimizing it, so do not worry Quest owners and PCVR and PSVR owners. Listen, you've been waiting for it very long time. I mentioned Blade and Sorcery earlier in this video, they doing those kind of advanced weapon physics, and same goes for Hellsweeper Arena, and now Swordsman joins the club, and also they're gonna bring you the axe penetration, which means it's gonna kind of work closer to the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, of course not only for axes, but normal weapons will be getting stuck in enemies as well, so that's pretty cool. Okay, and another release that we've got, and it's for yet another episodic game. This is Jurassic World Aftermath Part 2 finally will be released, and that will be coming to you on the 30th of September, of course, to Oculus Quest. This game is for Quest only, because even though Facebook helped funding it, they're not supporting PCVR, they just concentrating 100%, they all in on the Oculus Quest. So anyway, this is Jurassic Park with a cartoonish kind of gameplay graphics, but from the first episode people liked it, so yeah, you know, if you liked first one, you're probably gonna get second one just to play it.
Don't move.
Okay, and speaking about another game, and this is for all the headsets, PCVR, PlayStation VR and Oculus Quest, Captain Toonhead versus the freaks from the Outerspace. This is yet another game with a very long title, it seems to be a trend lately. But anyway, this is your tower defense game, but they're gonna allow you to go to the first person shooter mode as well. So kind of a hybrid type of game. Trailer, very colorful, crazy characters. You can tell the developers was thinking a lot outside the box, which is pretty cool. Very nice. This game will be with you on 30th of September. I think it's got announced like nearly a year ago, so it's been maybe quite a longer wait when it comes to the VR games, but hey, it's happening. I know the announcement when it first got announced gone down very well with people, so I'm sure this, once they pull it off, it will be well received.
Senior Pinatas!
And my very own hot sauce heavy metal powered shooter, Queen Dio. Okay, it looks like that weird voice is gone now. I can even make...
Queen Dio!
Really? Not cool, weird voice. As I was saying, I can even make my Toonrets stronger in my super high-tech lab. I build Toonrets using scraps I pick up from defeated enemies. And when Toonrets are not enough, I use my Brent X blasters to defeat Voorhees punks.
The first-person shooter element!
Okay, yeah, sure. I can take control of my Toonrets.
Never seen before in a tower defense game!
Ignoring you. To move around, I can teleport between my Toonrets. And I can even see everything from above for a more strategic view.
Fly like an eagle!
Hey, that's my phrase. Why don't you come out where I can see you and...
Captain Toonhead versus the punks from outer space! Coming soon to a VR headset near you!
Okay, and now we've got new games announcements and release dates out of way. Let's talk a bit about some news stories, and we're gonna start from Alvo. So Alvo, of course, is out on PlayStation VR and had this very big update lately, which made it super awesome, even though it was awesome already. But what the developer is doing at the moment, Oculus Quest owners can sign up for the beta. As always, I'm gonna put link to the sign up in the description. And then you can go to their Discord, and from down there you can download the Google form and sign up for the beta. And listen, Alvo only signed up for the beta if you own Oculus Quest 2 headsets. The developer confirmed to Upload VR that this game is gonna be coming to Oculus Quest 2 only, and Oculus Quest 1 won't be getting it, probably because Quest 2 got better power. Same happening with Resident Evil 4 in virtual reality, but hey, that's gonna be like a norm very soon. But I know many of you already exchanged your Quest 1 for Quest 2. Okay, and another game I want to talk about, super awesome game, this is Hellsweeper. The demo is out now. I've done the gameplay video on my channel as well, and I really enjoyed it. So if you want, of course, I'm putting link in the description to the Steam page, and down then you can get yourself hands-on on the demo. The full game release will be late next year, so it's gonna be a while. The demo gonna serve them as a beta test. There's a option where you can send your feedback to the developers to help them out to make this game as good as possible. They've got very extensive roadmap. There's a lot of features missing, but to say it easiest, if you enjoyed Sariento VR, then this is coming from Sariento VR developers. Even though I only played a bit, I already unlocked, you know, your double jumps, levitation, I can do the wall runs. Sariento VR, even though it's come out maybe let's say early in the VR lifespan, it's definitely delivered the best and most varied locomotion options and the craziest stuff you can do in virtual reality. It works great. They added it to this game, but also made graphics very more like a realistic, let's say. The enemy design is pretty awesome, so from what I played, I really enjoyed it a lot. So go and check it out. You can play the demo right now. Okay, and now we have to talk about Song in the Smoke. I gave you the release date during the week, which was set to be 18th of September, but the developer on Twitter said sadly our release date was liquid, which I'm assuming they meant to say leaked, but of course you cannot edit tweets, sadly. And they saying it's gonna be couple of weeks after 18th of September, and it's not gonna be the new release date announcement, but the actual release date. So now we can expect this game, I would say, early October. Sometimes the things get leaked. The release dates come from the Upload VR, so maybe they kind of jumped the boat, I don't know, but it happens. So I just want to correct it. Since they put out the tweet, Song in the Smoke, it won't be out on 18th, but it will be very soon. They said they're not that far off, and of course that's gonna come to all the platforms: Oculus Quest, PCVR headsets and PlayStation VR. Okay, that's it for today's wrap-up. There is some other stories I could have talked about, but it was spoken by me and by many a lot, like TikTok buying Pico. Who cares? Another company enters VR, but we don't know if they're gonna just stay in China or move on to the rest of the world, so just gonna have to wait and see. But anyway, before I go, I want to give big shout out to all the patrons. Thank you very much for your support. Without you, I couldn't upload as often as I am now, so that's super awesome of you. And if you want to become a patron, go to patreon.com/polishpolvr. Down there, from just $1, you can get yourself hands-on on some behind the stuff, like some posts, videos and stuff like that. And of course, I'm making daily news videos. Check out the yesterday video, but also check out the next week releases video. You can see what brand new VR games you're gonna play. And if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.